What's going on? Move the Mouse here, back in City Skylines, the town of Winterfell, with our Let's Play Season 5, Episode number 10. And it's been a little while. So I kind of took the last week off from the Let's Plays, because I had that tutorial to do for the Paradox Official Cities channel. And we're back. So let's take stock of kind of where we're at. Looks like we're having some serious problems over here in our farmlands. We've got a bit of residential demand and a lot of commercial demand. So, where can we cram some of this in? We don't have a new tile yet, I don't believe. We get one at 28,000. So we've got to find some spots to move some people in the meantime. And potentially support some more of this commercial demand. Now up here, where we're having all these problems, this may not be a bad idea to spin some of that into commercial. Looks like we've got a bunch of space over here that hasn't been built out yet. Have we zoned over here? We have. So that residential demand should be filling up over there. We have our King of the North ski resort. This isn't technically hooked up into anything though yet. It's just a road up here with a makeshift chairlift out of a cable car. So let's get that hooked in down to here. We want to hook up one of these main avenues. It looks like this one is a better one because this one has a turnaround for our trams. So let's come over here and we'll build ourselves a little road. For this one, we'll get away from the 4 lanes. We'll freeform it. I'm going to bring it up this way. Alright, then we'll find a way to hook this back in. Maybe over here? So that gives us some room. We'll do commercial along the highway here. Or along the road, I should say. It's not necessarily a highway. So let's move these power lines a bit. Get them reconnected. Is that all hooked in properly? It is. Okay. We don't need that segment anymore. In fact, we'll get rid of this segment and hook it in this way. Now let's start zoning some of that commercial demand over here, kind of along this strip. We'll keep our commercial traffic along the main avenues that cut through. So that should fill in pretty quick. Let's go 3 times speed. Watch some businesses move in. We'll check our water piping. I should say heat piping, because that's the more important part. So that looks good. And then let's just get this last little bit of road covered, leading up to our makeshift King of the North ski resort. I think we'll want to zone off a little downtown street there, or a little commercial area, maybe even tourist specialization, so that we get a couple hotels that pop up there. I don't know how well serviced they'll be, if anyone's going to want to come out to the middle of nowhere to get there, but let's get some more neighborhoods going back here. Alright, that should have us covered for all of our needs pretty much right now. But we want to stay on top of that residential demand, because that's what's going to get us to grow to that next milestone. So I'm going to make sure that I have plenty of that zoning kind of always laid out whenever I can. Tiny little house there. Get all this filled in. Then we can take stock of where everything is at. Water pipe wise, We'll do that. Mesa pipes. Buildings are leveling up. That's good. Let's see where our parks situation is at. So, I believe I'd mentioned on one of the previous videos. Wow, we are hurting, actually. So let's get some basketball courts. Actually, do we have anything that's more weather appropriate? Yes, we do. $2,500. Snowman Park. Let's do that. Do one right there. Ski Lodge. Okay, all right. Coming up here with that. Let's get a look at this thing. The cable car station is ginormous next to that thing. But there we go. We've got a ski lodge now. Skating rink. Let's see. The kid gonna fall over every time? I've got a feeling that kid's not gonna get any better at skating. He falls over every time. Alright, this one is kind of a cool one. The Fire Pit Park. See where we can do this kind of right smack in the middle. Like that. Cross-country skiing park. We're just going to blow a ton of money and try and make people a little bit happy by giving them some entertainment nearby. They don't seem to have a very big radius on these buildings. Like I'm not really increasing the availability of leisure activities at all with any of these, which is kind of weird. Just to see something, let's go over to the basketball park, which you wouldn't want to play in this weather. We're going to drop it right there. We're going to see if that does anything different to the leisure availability. That seems to be better. Right? I mean, there's virtually no effect there. At least the basketball park. Oh, it's a tennis court. Sorry, I felt like basketball was here too. Maybe it's just not available to do basketball on the Snowfall maps. Get some stuff going over here. Curling park. All right, and then we repeat. So let's get a couple new parks up over on this side. All right, hopefully that has made everybody a little bit happier. Helping out a little bit. Very little demand right now for anything but commercial, and commercial, wherever I put it, is having some problems. So let's get things connected a little bit better. And maybe over here by the train tracks and our recycling plants, we can get another snow dump in? Wrong tab. What tab is it on? Geothermal plant. It's all electric.
5 minutes later.
So where is the snow dump? Roads. Maintenance. Snow dump. That's where it is. Road maintenance depot, snow dumps. They don't seem to do much to the dirt, the gravel roads. They aren't affected by the plows. I guess you just plow up all the gravel if you actually were to try and clear the snow off of it, so that makes sense. So we've already got some of these buildings getting abandoned because there's just no support up here. I'm hoping as these residents fill in, that'll make a little bit of difference. Alright, so we'll fill all this strip in with commercial. See if that helps our demand. I don't know why we've got so much commercial demand, but the businesses are like immediately going out of business. There's nobody to work at them. People don't want to drive in the snow. And we'll fix our water problem. It's not a routing problem, it's an availability issue, it looks like. So let's get going on fixing that. And then how are we at sewer-wise? Probably not great. Okay, that should put us in a pretty good spot now, I hope. The sewage problems are going away. But not for long, apparently. So let's drop in. We'll drop in another water and another treatment. And electricity is going to be our next concern. Kind of working our way down the list. It's always good to take stock once in a while. So we'll do one more water treatment plant here. We'll get one more pump in over this way. So water availability and sewage both in the green. Just in case. I don't think that building's going anywhere, but we're going to need another power soon, so let's throw another solar updraft tower over here. Okay, that is powered. Electric-wise now, we still have those coal plants, and we're producing well, but until we unlock nuclear power at 40,000 population, we're going to keep those, because these are my two favorite in terms of dollars to return, and also size, right, the space that they eat up in the map. So, nice and simple. Got our power going. Industry filled out a little bit, but it's having a little bit of problems over here. And then let's check on our farmland up here, which is the one that's really hurting, unfortunately. We'll clear some of this out. They are complaining about sewage. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Okay, why are we complaining about sewage already? Did I do something wrong hooking these up, or is it just not enough? Why are those saying that they're not heated. Heating availability. Heating availability is in trouble. So looks like it's time for a new boiler station. Alright, so this is the more environmentally friendly version. So now that should push our heating availability back up into the green, I would hope. Oh, helps if I unpause it. In the yellow, huh? Well, that building's not apparently as efficient. So 55,000 heating output, 80 megawatts versus 120. Maybe we'll throw one more boiler station in. That way we won't have to worry about it for a bit. So that puts us way into the green. Although I think if I'd noticed we were in the green, I just didn't wait for it to fill. So that was totally redundant, but we're good for days now on heat. And let's just take a look through before we part ways for today. Let's keep an eye on kind of what's happening over here. So we've got problems. Our zone demand is settling down. Electricity, water are good. Fire safety could be a lot better. We got just a little fire station covering all of that. Yeah, it's definitely time to add some more fire departments. So we'll do one there. Fix our water. I'm glad I put the fire department in up here. I should know better. Do we have the ability to do depots? We do. Where is our depot? Thought I saw it over here somewhere. Right there. So let's spam out some fire watch towers to make sure that we're well covered across the map for spotting fires. So that puts us in fairly good shape, but where can we also get some fire department coverage? Because I feel like we're definitely light over here. We should at least... We'll get one over here by the farms. We'll upgrade this one, which is a little bit close. But that should cover over here pretty well now. A lot less red on the map, which is good. That's what we want. I'm going to throw one more fire station over there, and then let's take a look at our police coverage. So police coverage actually looks pretty good. So we're in good shape there. Healthcare, definitely good. And death care, plenty of availability. Looks like we're covering all right there. A little late on death care right here. All right, education. High school we need. Elementaries were good. We got them pretty well spaced out. We could probably use another one over here. All right, and then let's find a spot for one more high school. At least. So we're covered pretty good over there. We've got 3. We've got 1 up here, and this is a smaller pocket of residential. Over here we've got 2. I wonder if it's just too cold for people to bother going to school. We'll do that. And then university-wise, do we even have... We have 1 university in town? Well, let's get one over here also. If we can cram it somewhere. We'll go right there. Nice happiness effect for the city. Let's bring these roads through so that we can meet some of that residential and commercial demand. $28,000, fantastic. All right. Well, that's not a bad way to kick off a return to Winterfell. We made a little bit of progress here. Got the 28,000. We've unlocked a new area, shipping in the forms of harbor and cargo harbor and the eco water treatment plant. So we'll revamp our water system a bit on the next episode. Got just kind of a mess of water stations and things all split up. So maybe we can buy a new tile, put some stuff off to the side. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles. So it probably makes sense, I think. So this will be 6, 7, 8, 9. I think, right? 6, 7, 8, 9. Because that gets us another highway connection. I think that's what I'm gonna do, but I'm not sure. We can think about it for the next episode. Until then, though, take a little cinematic tour of the city. Some of the traffic problems that are happening in the background, we do have to address those pretty soon. But hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you're happy for the return of the Let's Plays. I'll do my best to get new episodes out this week, Wednesday and Friday, in addition to today's episode. And then we're going to continue on with the streams. Sunday night streams are going to be City Skylines. And I think Thursday nights we're going to start doing some different games. That might be, you know, might be shooters, might be puzzle games, action adventure, might be co-op stuff with Apple Buddy, might be some team-based games with some of the viewers. So let me know what you want to see on the Thursday night streams. We're going to start branching out, doing something different on those. But again, Monday, Wednesday, Friday Let's Plays. Sunday night, the city stream, and then Thursday night's kind of an anything goes stream, just to mess around and have some fun playing some other games. So again, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, likes, comments, shares all help the channel a lot and are greatly appreciated. If you're new here, subscribe, hit the bell to get notifications, and until the next one, this is Move the Mouse signing off.